So you used the timeout with about 4 minutes left in the first half. You guys, the last 12 points you scored in the half after that were either in the paint or at the line. Was that the message?
No, I was just trying to get a guy out before they scored again. So the two timeouts in the first half had no strategy to them at all, except just wanted to get somebody out the game. So, we obviously didn't play well at all the first half. Started out okay, and then after about the first 2 minutes, we didn't play very well. Had a chance to crack the game open early, and obviously didn't take advantage of transition situations. And the second half we puttered around, and when Charlie and David kind of helped us pull away there I'd say the last 15 minutes or so. But did some good things in the second half, but I don't think the first half was very good at all.
Was it good to see Charlie hit some shots?
Yeah, Charlie was 3 of 22 going into that, and so it's really nice to see somebody other than Gerald, knock it down. So yeah, that was good, and it was also good to see David have some success too, because he hadn't had a chance to play much. So that was really nice.
Was that by design to get him more minutes tonight, or just?
Well, I thought that there was a chance that we could play everybody, but depending on how the game went, it probably helped him early on when Diedrich got his second foul so early and didn't play a lot. I actually thought Mitch played really well the first half. I thought he gave us some good energy and did some nice things. And I didn't think David played particularly well the first half, but the second half, after he kind of calmed down and slowed down a little bit, I thought he was really good.
Does Charlie have potential to become a six-man scorer for you guys?
That's what we thought all along, that he was going to be our marksman off the bench, so to speak, and give us some offense off the bench. It hadn't happened yet, but tonight it did. And hopefully that'll give him some confidence moving forward, shooting the ball, because, he and LeGerald could shoot it at a different level than everybody else can. And we see that every day in practice, so that didn't surprise us. That didn't surprise us at all, him knocking down those shots.
I think that 40 of the 89, do you think that's realistic from your bench, or is that an anomaly?
I think, stats are so screwed up. I think it's very realistic if your starters play 25, 27 minutes. If the starters play 35 minutes, I don't think that's realistic at all. So I don't think we're going to have many games where two guys off the bench get 30. But I do think that there's capabilities of us scoring at a rate much higher than what we have been. I agree with that.
Bill, we hear a lot about David's attitude. I guess, what do you see from him on a daily basis?
Well, the old adage, your performance is usually a direct reflection of your attitude. And, for a kid that hadn't played, Donald's All-American and everything, his attitude's a 10 every day. And so it's really good to see those guys that stay positive whenever things haven't gone their way from a playing time standpoint. And he's going to be really good. He's sped up a little bit now, but the second half, you guys saw, he shot an 8-foot left-handed jump hook guarded outside the paint in the first half, and missed a couple of bunnies, where he just kind of, hurries it. But second half, there was nothing rushed at all. He was poised and calm, and we need to see that side of him. And, he's such a presence rebounding the ball that I think he's going to continue to get better at that too.
What do you see from the block?
That was the most impressive play of the game from my standpoint, because the ball was out of his hands 3 feet, before he blocked his shot. So, it couldn't be goaltending because, David seemed like he was 4 feet from the rim. So there's no way it could have been goaltending. But it was a terrific athletic play.
Coach, can you talk about Stanley Amude and what you thought of his performance, what he brought to the game from some sort?
Well, all he did was, I said on my radio show, he doesn't have to score the next 3 games to keep his average. I mean, he killed us, and that's obviously been a tough matchup for us. That 4 spot. And they played him some at the 5, but primarily the 4. But whoever guarded him, he was without question, the best player on the floor, I thought, tonight. So yeah, I mean, I would think that would bode well for them moving forward if they can get, just comparable production like that, because they had a couple of guys that's been their most consistent offensive guys that had, rough nights. And so Yeah, they'll be a lot better offensively if they can just kind of figure out their balance, kind of like us. One guy has a great game and one guy doesn't, you know, but if they can get some consistency, they'll be able to score the ball much better. I thought he was great, though.
Did they create some headaches on the defensive end for you in that first half, or was it just execution for you?
I don't want to take anything away, but I thought we got whatever, you know, how many 2-on-1s or 3-on-1s we have in transition and botched it up. I mean, it wasn't very good. But you would say that they did some things defensively that bothered us, because we had about 10 points with about 9 minutes left in the first half or something like that. So, yeah, they did some good things. I thought that the last 6 or 7 minutes of the first half, we got a little bit of a rhythm, though.
Anything else?
Charlie, anything to make you think, you know, take a few games to get comfortable, and then why tonight?
Anything to make me think? What?
Was there anything about him lately that made you think tonight was the night? I mean, like you said.
No, I probably not, Gary, probably not. I understand now, but probably not. I think opportunity was probably the biggest thing. And we told them before the game, the way that they play defense, they make you score over the top. And so, you know, we thought we could get some shots. You just got to knock them down. And we're 1 of 8 in the first half. And so to see the ball go in the second half was good. It's the first time it's gone in for some of those guys. And so that was a positive thing. But there's nothing that, you know, that I knew a breakout game was coming. It's just opportunity.
When you emphasize assists and sharing the ball and creating for others the way you have the last couple of weeks, and then you have a night like this, can that be sort of the corner gets turned and it just goes from there, and that's part of regular play now, or do you know?
I think we can get better, because the first half we had 3 assists and our starting guards had 0. So think about that.
Yeah.
Think about it. So I mean, that tells you we weren't making shots, but that tells you also we weren't doing much to create easy opportunities. In the second half, we got anything we wanted after about the first 2 or 3 minutes, and I think that was a large part because of those guys getting downhill and forcing a lot of help. So, yeah, it was good to get some assists, because that's an area that we haven't been getting a lot of those here lately. We've been getting, when we score, it's basically been off individual moves rather than off of helping somebody. So that was good.
You mentioned Mitch in the first half. Outside of his kind of energy, was there anything that really stood out to you about the way he played?
No, not really. I think when you're energetic, you get offensive rebounds, and usually when you get offensive rebounds, they're close to the basket. And usually when they're close to the basket, they're easy scoring opportunities. And you know, he had 2 and 1s off of that, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I don't think so. Just Mitch doing what he does. So he's played really well lately.
Did you think he shot that one that he passed to David?
No. For the high-low?
Yeah.
No. He's got really ugly form of passing the ball. So, but that's how he makes that pass. But no, that was something we said we're going to throw it to David no matter what. He threw it to him. So.